Is it working? Hang on, let me check. Let me check and see if it is working. Let me check. Yep, it's working. Okay. What do you think Charles Martinet's singular voice line in the entire movie is going to be? Me personally, you know, I think that what's going to happen pretty much is you know how in Super Mario when you get the coin it makes like a ding sound. Yeah, I think Charles Martinet is gonna. I think I think they flew Charles Martinet into the recording studio, right? They brought him up to the microphone. You know, he planned his whole day around it, and then he leans into the microphone and he goes, "Ding! Thank you, Charles. You can go home now." You know. I think that's what they did. Here you can see just an outline of my expectations of this movie. All right, listen up. I know that we all hail and respect Miyamoto and whatnot, but I have a very specific image of what he's like. And my image of what he was like when he was coming up with the creative process for this movie is... what if we have Chris Pratt? Chris Pratt, he's gonna do the Mario. We're just gonna tell them and show them nothing. I don't know. Listen, listen. There's two very distinct versions of Miyamoto, right? There's regular Miyamoto, all right, and then there's Miyamoto. Okay, listen. I'm just saying, if you've ever played Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels like I have, all right, Miyamoto is a troll, and he always has been. Okay. For every waking second of his life, he has been a troll. I guarantee you, he was laughing his ass off the entire time he made that game. Have you ever seen that? There's an interview that they did for Super Mario 3D World. And you know in Super Mario 3D World, great game by the way. If you haven't played it, definitely get the Switch version. Probably one of my favorite Mario games. But in Super Mario 3D World, you can play as Peach, and they're doing an interview with Miyamoto and I don't know, some other guy. Maybe it was Takashi Tezuka or some guy like that. I don't know who the other guy was, but there was another guy, and he's talking about, oh, you know, Princess Peach is usually captured in the rest of the games, and we thought it was really important for there to be a female presence in this one. And then Miyamoto chimes in, and he goes, I think cat girls are sexy, and I wanted to see Princess Peach as a cat woman. I'm not joking. This is a real interview they did, okay? And he literally said it like that. This man has no filter, alright? So let me tell you something. This movie, alright, either a cinematic masterpiece or a flaming train wreck, the likes of which we have never seen. Either way, it's going to be a good time. Or at least, you know, to be fair, there is a very distinct possibility it could just be, like, mediocre, because that does happen sometimes, you know? It could just be one of those movies where it's just painfully, like, almost good, you know? I still remember when the Sonic movie redesign happened, and I was like, hey, can we, like, not pretend that this movie is gonna be cinematic gold just because they changed the design? Because it's still, like, a fucking buddy cop movie. And sure enough, the Sonic movie did end up being pretty much what I expected it to be, which is not good, but Sonic fans liked it anyways, which is pretty much the state of most Sonic products. I went on AliExpress in preparation, and I bought this. It's the most cursed thing I've ever... Hang on, let me queue up OBS so I can actually see the camera, alright? Look at this. Sometimes you press the button and it doesn't make the sound, and sometimes it spams the sound. I think it came with the battery extremely low, and also they didn't paint his shoes, hands, or hair for some reason. So this is the most cursed object I've ever seen in my life. Hang on, let me just go ahead and queue up chat. YouTube.com/C/Formula Fanboy. Let me see if anybody is speaking in chat. The Mario movie is fake. A hoax. The reveal video for the voice actors was definitely entirely... No, it was definitely entirely, like, just meant to stir the pot, you know? Like, their marketing strategy has pretty much just been, how much can we piss them off? Listen, okay, as I'm sure you might all remember from a certain, hang on. Hang on. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Alright. Listen. Nobody look. For just a second, I'm going to go to my unlisted videos, and I'm going to queue up an old video that I have unlisted. But my initial reaction when they announced Chris Pratt was Super Mario, alright, I was angry. My opinion has changed. I'm going to share my new opinion in just a second, but just give me a sec, okay? We're going to look at 2021 me's reaction to Chris Pratt as Super Mario, alright?
I'm mad, goddammit! Okay, how many of you saw the Direct? How many of you saw... Did you see the Nintendo Direct? Did you see the Nintendo Direct? Miyamoto came on screen, and you know what I said? You know what I said? When Miyamoto came on screen, I said, holy shit, shit's about to happen! Mario? No, not Mario. Miyamoto. He's wearing a Mario shirt. He's wearing a Mario shirt, goddammit. He's wearing a Mario shirt, and he's just so smiling and happy, and he says, oh, I'm so excited! I have this announcement that I want to share with you personally! And I'm like, oh great, they're gonna reveal a new Mario game! I was waiting the whole goddamn Direct for Mario news. And then after that, they...
Okay, wait. No, god damn it. Oh. Aw. YouTube, can you stop being so shit, please? God damn it.
Chris Pratt? Super Mario! Why? I want to know which Nintendo executive looked at Chris Pratt and said, Super Mario. Or alternatively, looked at Super Mario and said, Chris fucking Pratt.
Wait, there's a part here where I just, like, make a Danny DeVito noise and die. Hang on, I gotta find it.
And then after that, it's like, oh, we announced last vlog trailer for the Mario movie. That happened. But no, they just...
There it is. Okay, listen. I think, sincerely, right, because usually I'm quick to jump at the corporate shit, right? And it definitely is a very corporate decision of, hey, let's just get entirely A-list celebrities to be the voices of this movie instead of actual voice actors. But hear me out. If they were going full-on soulless mode with this, right, then Mr. Martinet would not be in the movie. Alright, they wouldn't have even done that to pay respects. My thoughts, pretty much, on why this happened, alright? I'm willing to bet that they might have even tried to have Mr. Martinet voice Mario. Brought him into the recording studio or something. But he just couldn't do it. Because I know that people talk all the time about how Mario has done, like, full sentences. But let's just go ahead and look at what that actually looks like when that happens, alright? Because it is awkward as shit.
And the Daisy, and I got the Bowser to sign up while I was there. Wario, he was hard because he's a cuckoo crazy. But once I'm a mention, it was not just the volleyball, basketball, and the hockey, but also the dodgeball. He was all set. In fact, I think he said...
Imagine that for an hour and a half. Alright? Listen, I get it, okay? This voice, iconic. For video games, it's perfect. But for a movie, not so much. And when he does it for a while, you can actively hear it's wearing him out too. Okay. You know, I really should actually queue up the directs. Because, really? It doesn't just bring up the latest one. Miyamoto in this direct really showed up to be like, hey, guess what? There's a trailer for the Mario movie. Now I'm gonna just talk about Pikmin. Oh my god, where is it? YouTube, get your shit together. Holy... Mario movie direct. There we go. Why is it not coming up? Why is the fucking UK one the only one that's coming up? Did it get taken down or something? Nintendo of America. Yeah, they changed their name. There it is. YouTube is so shit. They changed their name from Nintendo, just Nintendo, to Nintendo of America. And because of the way that YouTube works, it took away their verification tick. So now they're unverified. And there's no way to tell that this is the real Nintendo, you know. Anyways, it starts at 4:05. Now, I did start the stream a little early, right? In just a little bit, I'm going to be getting my buddy in here. And we're going to be, you know, reacting to this absolute divine masterpiece together. You know, this poster, okay? Let's talk about this poster. Alright? Now listen, alright. I'm going to make my thing big again, so that you can't see my Discord messages, because that's what I'm going to go into right here. But I analyzed this damn poster all day. Okay, I literally spent all day just staring at this poster and trying to find everything. And I know that everybody else did that, you know, it's Game Explain in their typical fashion released like a, you know, 2-hour-long feature film where they analyze, you know, could this pixel represent Bowser, you know? But, I'm just gonna quickly just queue up, because I analyzed this to my friend on Discord in real time with screenshots, which means that instead of having to do it again, I can just go ahead and show you the screenshots. But first I have to open them all up, which is what I'm doing right now. So don't worry, in just a second, alright? Oh. The Mario face. Okay, now where is, Alright. Now. One of the first things I noticed, okay? One of the very first things I noticed, because I'm a big Captain Toad fan, alright? Sincerely, I think Captain Toad is one of the best Nintendo games, alright? It's so good. Underrated masterpiece. I noticed this right away, okay? That I just pointed to my screen as you can see it. That right there, that's Captain Toad. Look at that backpack. It is unmistakable. That is Captain Toad without his headlight. I am convinced. There's nothing else that could be. Look at even... If you look closely enough, you'll see that his outfit is also... Like, his shirt on his torso is different from what the other Toads are wearing. I am sincerely convinced that this is Captain Toad. Let me tell you another reason why, okay? Canonically, the reason why Captain Toad can't jump is because supposedly his backpack just makes him too heavy. He can't jump because his backpack is too heavy. And this, if I've ever seen it, is a backpack that would make you just too plump to jump. And speaking of plumpness, they did remove Mario's ass. Everybody has been talking about that. Which, to be fair, you know, it's not even that weird that people have been talking about it, because, you know, Mario... Mario, in just about every render I've ever seen, has always had, like, a noticeably large ass. Seriously, look at this box art, okay? Look at it. I saw this in EB Games, and the first thing that I said was, why is there so much Mario ass in this box art? You know? Yeah, now, of course, a lot of people have noticed this right here is definitely the Mario 64 canon. Bit of a spoiler. Don't look at that just yet, okay? Okay. Here's the Yoshi egg, alright? This is a Yoshi egg in the cage. Peach's Castle, that one's kind of obvious. Okay, I have the Super Mario Adventure comics, and this right here, these pipes, is a direct reference to that. And supposedly they're using that as an inspiration too, the fish shop. I find it really interesting that they chose to show Bitty Buds from 3D World here. And, you know, what's really great is I got, you know, all of the YouTubers I watch telling on themselves of whether or not they're also Five Nights at Freddy's fans, because almost all of them called these Bitty Babs instead of Bitty Buds. And those of you who know what that is, you know. But there's also, this toad is carrying a Cheep Cheep in a bag, which is pretty interesting. There's this POW block. I think that this whole idea of having an antique shop where they sell, like, pixelated NES Super Mario Bros. 3 items is genius. That's, like, a perfect way to pay homage. Now, here's the poster in full, alright? Now, listen. This is an amazing poster, alright? Even if the movie sucks ass, this poster is worth it. This is a fantastic piece of artwork. This inspires nothing but hope within me. Look at how cool this piece of art right here is. Alright? I have been spoiled, I think, on what the logo for this movie is, and honestly, the logo sucks ass, which is why I'm glad it's not here. Because look at how cool this is. This is so cool! This is like a poster that I would put on my wall. Alright? This is amazing. There's so many little details here. There's so much cool world building here. I mean, to be fair, Illumination, if there's one thing they've ever been good for, it's that. It's, like, visual details and, you know, world building. But, you know, I mean, I know I just pointed out a bunch of little details, but okay, listen. This Mario, right here, my first thoughts on this Mario was that I really liked it. First of all, I'm glad that the rumors were not true that they were going to have, like, the colors be all wrong for the first half of the movie or whatever, because, let's be honest, nobody wants that. Nobody has ever liked the, hey, let's have an iconic character not look like their iconic look for 90% of the movie and then have them do it at the very end trope, alright? That trope has always, in the history of fiction and media, never been anything other than ass, alright? So I'm glad that right off the bat, Super Mario looks like Super Mario, alright? I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the cut in the cuff of the glove here. Also, you can't see it because this version is so goddamn low quality. But there is, in fact, laces on his shoes. Alright, give me a sec. I'm going to embiggen myself again. Alright, and I'm going to go right ahead and actually open a separate, higher quality version of this poster. I just have to find it on my computer because I didn't bother to name it, so it's just a collection of characters. There it is. Okay. So, same image, just now. Hey, OBS, can you not do whatever it is you just did, please? Thank you. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we good? Alright. So if you zoom in really close, There we go. They actually gave Mario shoelaces, which he hasn't had, as far as I know. A lot of people are pointing out, especially since the face has been leaked, and I am going to show that. I did for a split second by mistake, and you probably saw it. But, you know, it kind of almost looks like a mascot costume, in a weird way. Alright, now listen, I just really hope that this Mario is animated right. And when I say animated right, I don't mean animated well, I mean animated right. And what I mean by that is, I think if they're going to do this and have the proportions be like this and have it with realistic textures and whatnot, they can't have this be a bouncy, cartoony, you know, one of those 3D animated characters that just kind of shapeshifts. You know what I mean? Like the way that they do in something like Hotel Transylvania. No, none of that shit. If you're going to do this realistic denim shit, alright, then this Mario has to have weight. Okay? And I think that if they do that, this could be something... This character design could be something extremely memorable and special if they just give him some weight to match his human look if he also has a human feel to him. Alright? Which brings me to this. This is a him. Now, hear me out. When I first looked at this, it was immediate flashbacks to that first Sonic trailer, alright? When I first looked at this, I was like, oh my god, that is so uncanny and creepy. and I'm sure that a lot of you are going to have that reaction too. But hear me out. The longer I look at this, the more it grows on me. Alright, this right here, I think I actually love this design after having sat with it for a little bit, okay? But again, they have to give it weight in order for it to work. They have to give this some weight, alright? They're going to have this bushy, hairy mustache Mario, alright, with you know, an arm that actually has bends and looks like there's bones inside of it, okay? Then if you're gonna have him look this human, you gotta have him move this human too. That's my big want right now for this movie, is that it's animated in a way that matches the look it's going for. They gave his shirt little, like they gave him a collar here, and I don't know how I feel about that. On the one hand, I kind of like it, but on the other hand, it interrupts that iconic, you know, like red intrim that he usually has there. But hey, this still looks good. It still looks iconic. It still looks like Mario. That's the important thing, right? It looks like Mario. This is Mario. You show this to anybody, and they're gonna know who it is, because he is an iconic character. And this actually resembles what it's supposed to look like. Oh my god, I just noticed his teeth. That's a little scary, but... you know, if you're gonna do Mario, it's gotta be Mario. It's gotta look like Mario. And I think that this looks like Mario, damn it. It looks good. But, you know, at a first glance, it's super jarring. That's the thing. Like I said, when I first looked at this character model, at this face leak, alright, I was terrified. I was like, oh no, that looks like garbage. But I like it. You know, I've had a little bit of time to sit with it, and I really, really like it. And I can just only hope that it's animated well, and that, you know, the movie actually looks the part, right? But, you know, even more important than looking good, which I think from that poster we can all safely assume the movie is going to look at least good enough, right? That it's not bad, is, I hope, you know, listen. Now, I've been joking with my friends for the past year about Illumination Presents. Just insert minions. Hi, it's a me, Chris Pratt. Wahoo, you know. And of course it's funny to meme on the idea that this movie is just going to be completely disposable garbage, because of course that's what we all don't want it to be, but, you know, kids' movies, and especially Illumination movies, kind of have a reputation for that, right? And then, of course, there's the million bootlickers online who don't understand what art is, who are like, oh, well, it's for kids, so of course it has to be stupid and retarded. Like, no, that's not how it works. But, you know, what's really important is that this movie, alright, this should be for movies what Mario is for games, if that makes sense. This should be, like, this movie should just accurately represent what Super Mario is. You know, it should feel like a Mario movie, and not something where they just shoehorn everything they can into it to sell games and toys. You know, which I already know they're doing to some extent, because there's going to be like a Mario Kart scene or something, according to some of the toys that leaked online. But, you know, hear me out, right? I really hope they don't do the whole, and I know they might, but I really hope they don't do the whole, haha, Mario and Luigi are from Brooklyn in the real world, and then they travel through the pipes to this weird video game world. You know, I can just imagine the 68-year-old pitching this, right, in the boardroom, because boomers don't understand what video games are. But, but like, you know, it was established in Yoshi's Island how Mario came into the Mushroom Kingdom. They just stick with that. You know what? Sticking with that would immediately establish the dynamic that Yoshi serves in the Mario universe, or Yoshi's, I guess, because realistically, if we're creating a canon here, a new Yoshi happens every time the egg hatches. So, you know, the Yoshi that took care of Mario when he was a kid is hopefully not the same Yoshi that is the current modern Yoshi, because he would be old as hell. But, you know, I really hope that they stick with that, right? That they stick with that plot line instead of the whole Luigi, you know, this ain't Brooklyn anymore, you know. But they'll probably do that, honestly. That's what I'm expecting, sadly. But, hey, can't have everything. You know, we already have this amazing, fantastic poster right here, okay? So, you know. My hopes are definitely relatively high. I will never, ever forgive them if they get anybody other than Danny DeVito to voice Wario. And I'm dead serious about that, okay? It is historically important to humanity that Danny DeVito voices Wario, alright? You don't understand how passionate about this I am. Okay? Danny DeVito needs to be Wario, okay? This is non-negotiable, Nintendo. If Danny DeVito is not Wario, I will actually be depressed. Let's check chat again, alright? Let's see if anybody else... Is anybody even watching right now? Exactly one person is watching. Is that this page right here? One person watching. If you're still here, tell me in the chat. Well, it's getting to be about that time. I'm gonna call my buddy, and I'm gonna have him join our little party here. Just let me go ahead and give him a call. And I have to remember I can't just let the voicemail drone out if it does come out, because, you know, I don't want to be doxing my buddy's phone number. But, yeah, you know, this movie, right, I just, please be good. Please don't be a train wreck. Alright, you know, I just really, really hope it's good. Why isn't he picking up? God damn it. I had to think of things to talk about, because, you know, the way that live streams work, if there's even a few seconds of, like, just dead air, alright, nobody wants to listen to that. But that's fine, because I have many, many thoughts on the Super Mario movie, and, you know... Illumination presents, and then there's just like immediately a fart noise. Oh no! All these goombas are made of poop. Mario dabs. Oh my god! I gotta show you this. Okay, listen. One time, Pietro was joking to me about, you know, oh, what if the trailer music is like, you know, a HD dubstep remix of the Mario song? And then I showed him this. Hang on. What I'm about to show you is official Nintendo. Okay, this is official Nintendo content you're about to witness. All right. Okay. I sent him this, and he was like, "Oh my god, it's exactly what I'm talking about." It's so cringe. I hate that I kind of sort of like this song, but listen, there's this one. There it is. There's this one fucking part of this song that is like the most concentrated boomer I've ever seen in one place. Watch this shit. Watch this. Wait for it. So they all get the stars, and then they start dancing, and then they all do a synchronized dab. And it is like cancer in its purest form. Done without a lick of irony. Okay, not its purest form, you know, there's definitely worse out there, but still. Oh my god, dude. I have to stop smiling so much because my face literally hurts from smiling so much. Please be good, Mario movie. Please, for the love of God. You know? Or at least, don't be bad. You know? I guess we can't. Yeah, here's the thing, right? Oh, hang on. Hey, oh, fucker. We finally got him. Come on, join the Discord call.
Isn't it not for another hour?
Yeah, pretty much, but we're starting early. Listen, okay? The absolute worst thing that the voice acting can be, alright? Because I actually have some level of... Alright, hang on. I'm calling my friends on Discord right now. Colin, say something.
Penis.
Alright. I think they can hear you. Alright.
Sorry, that's my...
Pietro says Mario will be real in 44 minutes. So you guys, god damn it. I was just talking about Chris Pratt's voice, and how the absolute worst thing, by the way, we're live right now, the absolute worst thing that the voice acting could be, in my opinion, is, like, literally just nothing. Like, Mario just sounds like Emmett from the Lego Movie, you know? Like, just sounds like Chris Pratt, you know? that would be the worst outcome for what Mario sounds like, alright? I actually have some level of hope for Chris Pratt actually performing in this, you know? And they didn't just get entirely stick-in-the-mud, corporate-friendly, shitty celebrities either, you know? They got Charlie Day in this, too. So I got some hope, right? Colin, what are your thoughts?
Honestly, I just really hope that the movie is actually good.
Yeah.
That is my only hope. Like, so long as it's good, I don't care.
You know, here's the thing, though, right? Define good, because hear me out. When you and I first went into the theater and saw the Sonic movie, it was one of the best nights of our lives, and we both came out saying, wow, that was a masterpiece, even though the movie is terrible. So, like, what do you mean by good? Do you mean actually good, or do you mean just, like, a good time?
I mean, if watching it makes me want to shoot myself, it has failed the job.
Let me remind you that, Mario's face is this. Wait, you can't actually see it, because I'm streaming this on YouTube. Could one of you do me a favor and keep me updated as to what's going on in chat and YouTube? Part of me thinks that Miyamoto personally held at gunpoint the entire Illumination Studios team, forcing them to actually make a decent movie. He refuses to have his baby be... Listen, a minion will show up at least once in this movie, and that is a fact, and it can't be avoided. That is the reality we're living in, okay? There will...
It's an animation movie, so...
Even if it's literally just the part at the beginning with the logo, then that's still a thing. Illumination literally has included the minions in their logo for every movie they've made since Despicable Me. So it... Unless Nintendo literally specifically requested them, don't put this character in here because it's annoying, which honestly would shock me considering that Mario has an official collab with the Rabbids, and it's the only surviving Mario RPG, then, you know... Has anybody ever thought about that? I know I've told both of you that, but chat, have you ever considered, alright, Mario and Rabbids is the last Mario RPG, because Mario and Luigi is dead, alright? Alpha Dream died. And Paper Mario hasn't been an RPG for 15 years. So, Mario and the Rabbids is the last one, dude. It's the last RPG. And I kind of hate that it's kind of good, you know? Because it's the Rabbids. You know, whenever somebody asks me who the Rabbids are, I literally just tell them, you know the Minions? Yeah, them, but video games. Right down to the part where they you know, overtook a beloved franchise that hasn't seen the light of day since. Except Despicable Me 3 actually happened. Whereas, well, you know what? I guess Rayman Origins and Legends happened too. But, you know, we haven't got a 3D Rayman.
That has been gone.
I can barely hear you. You know, I'm going to turn my desktop volume up. Maybe it's not, I hope you all can hear my buddies fine, can ya? Let me just quickly go into chat. Oh, wait, right, nobody's watching.
The staff reminder.
Yeah, let's go back to...
Reminder that we're not really streaming for a practical purpose. It's just that our first reactions are immortalized on the internet forever.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, let's be honest. I get the feeling that people who would like this live stream, you know, they're all going to be watching it in the future when it's not live anymore. Because I sincerely do believe there are people out there who are unhinged enough to just watch me go off. But you know, they don't exist yet. Well, they exist, but they certainly don't know who I am. So, you know, this live stream is not really a live stream so much as it is for archival purposes. That said, do keep in mind that it is live and I cannot edit anything out. Anything you say on this live stream is immortalized as part of your character forever. And when you die, people can find it and show it at your funeral.
If I were to say something really controversial and racist, you couldn't get rid of it.
If you were to talk about your mommy fetish on live camera right now, Colin, then everybody would know you have it. Oops.
This is the internet. Things like that is expected anyways. Welcome to the internet.
Guys, I just imagine Miyamoto in the recording studio, and he's like, and then Mario eats a mushroom, and he farts on Bowser's fire, and it...
Wait, farting on fire would be a horrible idea. Have you seen what happens when you fart into an ignited lighter?
I know, that was the idea. See, is that Mario farts on Bowser's fire, and then it breaks the whole castle, and then Chris Pratt looks deadpan into the camera and says, "Oh, Mamma Mia," you know.
I love the deadpan specification.
Yeah.
No emotion, just "Oh, Mamma Mia." With
It's gonna be wild, alright? Regardless of whether this movie is amazing or a train wreck, you better believe that it's gonna be a memory stronger than our memory of seeing Spider-Man even, okay? Colin, remember when we were talking about Peach and whether or not she's gonna end up attractive in the movie, or if she's gonna be like a creepy CG nightmare?
Yeah.
Well, she did leak. I have seen her. I won't spoil her for you because she'll probably be in this trailer. But I will say, I don't know if I'd call her attractive, but her character design is definitely, like, cute. You know? Like, it's a good character design. It looks very Illumination. What?
Good enough.
Good enough for Colin. He'll jack off to anything.
What I was referring to is so long as she's not an ugly fucking piece of shit, it's good enough.
Underage? No problem. As long as she doesn't look like a piece of shit.
You are adding words that I never said to make this look even worse.
Listen, they don't know what you've said to me in private. Disclaimer, my friend is not attracted to minors. That I know of.
This is a joke.
This is a joke for legal reasons.
Comedy. I'm not actually a pedophile.
I like how you put actually. But listen, okay.
I mean, you joke about you being a pedophile more.
I make lots of pedophile jokes.
Yes, you make tons of them.
Listen, Peach's character design looks very Illumination-esque, if that makes any sense. Like, it almost looks Dr. Seuss-ish, you know? But like, not in a bad way. Like, she looks good. You know, similar to how Mario looks good, I think. Now, what I really can't wait to see is Bowser, because holy shit, and Luigi. But really, I'm more looking forward to hear Luigi because I love Charlie Day and he's my favorite actor. Always Sunny in Philadelphia is really good. Yeah?
Is that possibly the only reason you won't dislike Luigi in this movie is simply because he's like Charlie Day?
Yes, it's a weird scenario because usually I hate Luigi. He's my least favorite Mario character and I want him to die! But, you know, when he's voiced by Charlie Day, I'm actually looking forward to that. Here's the thing.
Regular Luigi? No, fucking shoot him. Line him up in the backyard and shoot him in the back of the head. Charlie Day Luigi? I could jack off to this.
Listen, Always Sunny in Philadelphia is literally like political comedy done right. It is lit, and you know how I know that is because even when they're presenting like very clear political commentary that I don't even agree with, it's still funny and I don't feel insulted by it. And literally every fucking show ever within the past fucking like half decade can learn a thing or two from that. All right. See, Always Sunny understands this crazy concept that entertainment should be entertainment first and foremost, and, you know, pushing an agenda second. Like, you should always prioritize actually being funny and entertaining your audience before, like, trying to make serious commentary. Unless you're making, like, a fucking PSA or documentary or some shit, you know, where it's the point. But, man, that trailer is happening in half an hour. You know, they're gonna get to see it at Comic-Con 5 minutes before us. Listen, alright? What if this entire Nintendo Direct, because they're calling it a Nintendo Direct, that means that not only are they gonna show the trailer, but they're going to talk about it. My prediction, alright, this Nintendo Direct is going to be hosted by Chris Pratt. I think they're dead ass gonna bring him in, put him in an armchair. It's gonna be cut up like the fucking Lego Movie gag reel. All right, it's gonna be like a Hollywood promotional video. Wearing Nintendo Direct clothes, if that makes any sense, you know. Like the kind of shit they show up on the movie theater to promote other movies before the movie starts. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like that kind of thing, just taking the form of a Nintendo Direct. You know what I mean?
I believe I can figure out what you're talking about.
And you know, if they do it right, it could actually be really cool. But it could also be giga cringe, especially knowing Nintendo. Might I remind you that, you know. I know you guys can't see this, but it's so fucking good. Nintendo certainly isn't above making cringe content. You know. Listen. All right, and now, if I could wish one thing, other than Danny DeVito as Wario, because that would absolutely be my big wish, I would cut off my arm for that. But you know, if there's one thing, right, that with this movie in particular, I really, really hope that Nintendo just swallows their balls and does, okay? Reference the Super Show, okay? Just once. I don't care how you do it. Just once. I don't care if, like, it's just literally just like Mario has a framed picture of Lou Albano on his wall or something, okay? Just do it. Alright. I remember one idea that I think it was Andre from Black Nerd Comedy said in his video was they do like a really shitty low budget commercial for the Mario plumbing service, and it's literally just do the Mario. That would be perfect. Pietro just said no, not him, no, about Chris Pratt hosting the Direct. Also, I can't. I was about to click on a DM and check that DM, but I would, you know, be doxing that entire DM if I did that, so I can't. Sorry, Madeline, I cannot respond to your message right now because I would be live streaming our entire conversation. Not that I think there's much to expose, because if I remember correctly, that conversation pretty much consists entirely of that person sending gifs in response to whatever status I have at the time, but still. Mario movie, okay. What is the best possible outcome for the Mario movie? Both of you, go, right now.
Honestly, other than what I've already established, I do not have any expectations for the Mario movie. The only expectation I have is just do not trash.
That's understandable. Pietro says
So long as the movie is not garbage, it has done everything I want it to do.
Pietro says, a good, somewhat funny movie that respects the legacy of the games and doesn't have any shitty story tropes. I agree with that, too. Not just shitty story tropes, but also shitty Hollywood tropes in general, alright? I will giga cringe so fucking hard if they have an entire fucking moment where Princess Peach, like, kills everyone and then goes, oh, well, I guess a woman can, you know... There's this horrible fucking idea that Princess Peach is somehow a sexist character, even though literally since Mario 2, she has always been portrayed as just as capable as the other ones. Like, and people are like, oh, she gets kidnapped all the time. Bitch, Mario has been kidnapped, okay? Miyamoto has said on multiple occasions that he thinks of these characters as actors that are just, like, portraying roles for these games. And when you think about that, it makes a lot of sense. It explains how Mario Kart works canonically. It explains, you know, how Mario 3 is literally a fucking stage play, dude. Okay? You know, I think that explanation really says it. The reason why Peach gets kidnapped isn't because she's a woman or whatever the fuck. It's because Mario needs to save someone. That's the same reason why Mario gets kidnapped in Super Princess Peach. Alright? And there are seriously people that, like, to think that Princess Peach in this movie needs like an empowering feminist moment or whatever the fuck is to completely misunderstand her existing character. You know? Like, Peach is my favorite character in 3D World, for Christ's sake, because she has that badass floating ability. Even in the fucking cartoons from 88, alright? Even in the Super Show and shit, Princess Peach was kicking ass. She's never been a weak character. There is no need to turn her into some kind of empowering woman moment, you know? So I hope they don't do that shit, but I also won't be surprised if they do. Which kind of sucks, but you know. I actually like the Super Show and the Mario 3 show quite a lot. Like, they're cheesy and campy, but in a good way, I think. Mario World show, though, that one really sucks. That one is the worst one by far, in my opinion. I know, Colin, I know you like that one the most. But personally, first of all, I cannot stand how they characterize Yoshi in that show. With, like, the toddler talk and shit. And second of all, like, the cave people and shit is just so weird. The plots that they do in that show is just not Mario, alright? The Super Show was barely Mario. As far as accuracy, the Mario 3 show is the best because it actually shows the characters in the Mario world, in the established Mario worlds from Mario 3. Actually adapting the game? Crazy concept, I know. I sincerely consider the Mario 3 TV show to be better than the first Sonic movie, objectively. But like, they actually adapt. You know, and of course it's still like a shitty 80s cartoon with all of the tropes that comes with that. But they actually do adapt the game. And with the Super Show, they really don't adapt the game so much. The Super Show is almost entirely just parodies of, like, movies and shit, but with the Mario characters as stand-ins. But it's still at least, like, fun and entertaining, right? You know, like, I can still...
And then you have the... Then you have the frickin' real-life Mario and Luigi shenanigans in between the animated action.
Yeah, those are just comfy as shit, man. There is no replacing those segments, alright? If the entire show was just that, I'd still watch it, okay? Like, I feel like part of the reason why the Super Show gets so much love, even more love, so much so that people don't even know about the other two shows, is because it feels the most Nintendo, and it feels the most Mario. Like, think about it. Even though it doesn't adapt the game so much, having a TV show where you have these live-action segments where a fucking wrestler, like a famous pro wrestler, and Danny Wells play Mario and Luigi and get into shenanigans, and then you splice like a wacky cartoon in between that, that's the most Nintendo shit I've ever heard in my life, alright? That is very purebred Nintendo energy right there, alright? So, you know... And let's be honest, alright? Casting Chris Pratt isn't even that wild. Imagine how people in the 80s felt when they found out that a wrestling heel, known best for yelling about how women belong in the kitchen, was going to be cast as Super Mario. You know. But... You know, every single person who has portrayed Mario in films and media has died, except Charles Martinet. Are you aware of this? Like Walker Boone was the replacement for Lou Albano, and he died. I think Tony Rosato was the name of the guy that did Luigi in those other shows, and he died. Danny Wells died. Lou Albano died. Bob Hoskins died. John Leguizamo is still alive, but he is literally the only remaining cast member from the entire Mario movie, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure even Daisy's actress died, though I might be wrong about that. You know. So, like, if Chris Pratt gets into a car accident a week after this movie comes out, we're all doomed, okay? Be scared. The Mario curse is real.
The fucking Mario curse. If you play Mario at all in any piece of media, you will die.
Exactly.
Martinet.
Charles Martinet is just so pure that that even God just doesn't have the heart to remove him from this world. You know, Charles Martinet is like a naive child. Whenever I see him talk at conventions about how life is just joy and you can just be so joyous if you want to, I just think, I'm really glad that you have this great life, Charles, because you definitely deserve it, but you're clearly extremely naive about how everybody else's life is. But that's fine. Good for him.
Everybody else's life is nowhere near as good as your.
Yeah. But good for him, right? Ignorance is bliss, you know? And he deserves...
bliss, as you and I have get.
More than anybody else on this planet, Charles Martinet deserves that blissful, ignorant lifestyle. Alright? You know, most of the time when celebrities are ignorant pieces of shit with no self-awareness, alright? I goof all over them. But Charles Martinet, he's earned it. Okay? Chat, Mario is going to be real in approximately 20 minutes. That's less than 30. Now, go ahead and tell me, are you ready for Mario to be real? Are you ready, Colin? Are you ready to see him move and hear Chris Pratt's voice come out of him?
No.
What about you, Pietro? Are you ready? Yeah, you guys gotta wait. Pietro's a little, you know, you gotta be like a little tolerant of Pietro, right? Because he's a little bit like mentally handicapped, you know, like a little autistic, if you know what I mean. Before you cancel me, I have autism, so not that I.
Yeah, the magic A word, Pat.
Not that I care to keep anyone around who's going to try to cancel me for making a joke, but you know.
I am allowed to make jokes like this because I have it.
As someone with autism, I hereby give you my full permission to make all the stupid, offensive autism jokes you want to. Pietro, are you there? Well, Pietro has died, guys. So sorry. He's died.
Nintendo didn't want his reaction for the Mario movie up on the internet, so they had him fucking assassinate.
they executed him.
They had the Italian assassinated.
Yeah. Oh my god, you know, all three of us have a little card to play, alright? Nintendo's last warning. Listen, Colin is a cancer survivor, I'm an autist, and Pietro is an Italian. we all have a card.
Wait, what card does being Italian give him?
He can make racist Italian jokes, and by racist I just mean edgy, because, you know, anything that's even remotely provocative is considered either racist or sexist nowadays. Nintendo.
The unfortunate truths about the internet.
Let's not get too deep into, you know, social commentary about society in the Mario trailer reaction stream, alright? That's not exactly what I need for my image right now. Let's just talk about Mario, okay? I guess, you know what's funny is Mario is literally like an Italian stereotype and no one cares. Except Americans, because, you know, it always seems to be that way. Like, Italians don't give a shit and think Mario is a neat character, but Americans are like, well, actually, that's offensive.
Congratulations, you just described an American's reaction to literally anything.
Yeah.
Actually, that's offensive.
Getting offended on other people's behalf at things that are fun is pretty much a part of American culture at this point.
Pretty much.
But again, let's instead talk about Super Mario. He loves you. He just died on camera. Sometimes you just press the button and it just doesn't work. It's so cursed. This should be on the list of cursed objects, alright? This right here is an SCP, goddammit. You know, what the fuck was I gonna say? What were we talking about? We were talking about the Mario's like telling stereotype. Mario loves you. Right, right. Do you guys remember a few years back? I think it was March of 2021 when they executed Mario live on stream for all of us to enjoy. Wasn't that a fun time?
I do not remember that happening. Then again, I don't think I was, like, as into Nintendo shit as I am now back then.
Basically, that was the day when they discontinued Mario 35 and Super Mario 3D All-Stars and a bunch of other shit that they did for their terrible, shitty 35th anniversary celebration. Pietro says, God, I hope Donkey Kong is hot. I'm just...
Pietro, is there something you would like to tell the class?
Don't give him power. Do not. Fuck, he's typing. Pietro, at least be creative, alright? Listen, we all want to fuck Donkey Kong. You're not special. Personally, I would never let Seth Rogen within 10 feet of me, but, you know. I'd fuck Donkey Kong from the games, not from this movie, though. Fuck, marry, kill with the Mario characters is the easiest thing on the planet for me. Fuck Wario, marry Waluigi, kill Luigi. I'm a straight man, by the way.
Yeah, straight.
Listen, Wario is hot, okay? I don't know why I have to have this fight with people. I don't understand. I don't understand what it is about Wario that makes him so fucking hot. He's a weird, fat little elf, and he farts a lot, but he's so goddamn hot. I want him inside me. I picture Wario having it showed. Okay.
I think we need to take that straight and add an N''T at the end.
Wario is short and fat and like chubby, and Waluigi is unusually lanky and long, and I feel like that applies to their dicks respectively, you know? Like Wario has a chode and Waluigi just has a really long, droopy, saggy cock, you know? And it is really long, but it's like a pencil dick, like it's super thin, so he's still not satisfying anyone, you know what I mean? I unironically think Wario fucks good.
You've never tried gay sex. You don't know how the size of the penis works in regards to the rectum.
Bold of you to assume all of that about me. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get
pain! I am in pain.
That's my Mario backpack. You know, I take this out with me every night. You want to see all the cool stuff I bring with me to the park? I mean, other than my Switch. Oh my god, I've been playing Mario Kart 8 recently, and I've always hated Mario Kart because I have ADHD, so I would immediately just go to 200cc, and then I'd fail, and then I'd rage quit, because let me tell you, nothing makes you rage quit faster than losing at Mario Kart. Literally recently, I just made one change to my playstyle. I started choosing 150cc instead of 200cc, and you have no idea how fast it went from I cannot win a single race to I have not gotten anything other than first place for like the past 30 races. Literally since I did this. Literally entirely first place every time. It is actually uncanny. I also have Garfield Kart on the Switch, and I unironically think that it has better physics than Mario Kart 8. Come at me, Nintendo fans.
So does that mean you're gonna come at yourself?
Yeah, no, I come at myself every time I masturbate, so, you know.
Of course.
Listen, so I bring my Switch.
Yes.
I bring...
Provocative language in Nintendo Mario movie trailer reaction stream. This goes together perfectly.
Wait until you see how I play the Donkey Kong Country games. But that's for later. Of course, I bring the holy trinity of Mario Switch games with me. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Mario Kart 8. I find it funny that every single one of these are re-releases. And, of course, some literature. Because, you know, where else am I going to read? Inside? I got Super Mario Manga Mania, and apparently they've been making these mangas for this. This is a really bad time to have to go, Bowels. They've been making this series since, like, Mario 1, and they've literally covered every mainline game. Every single one of them. Like, there's one about 3D World, there's one about Bowser's Fury, there's one about Odyssey and shit, and almost none of them are in this book. This is like a very small hand-picked selection of localized comics, and I am begging you, Nintendo, please localize all of those stories. I want to know what the Super Mario 3D World story arc is about, goddammit. I don't read manga, alright, or watch anime. I'm not into Japanese shit, but this book is cool. I wish it were in color. People are like, oh, well, being black and white makes it easier to read, and I'm like, what? That makes no sense. It literally just removes your ability to distinguish objects. How does that make it easier? It does kind of make me a little mad that they portray Mario's red shirt as being filled in with black, but his red hat as not being filled in with black. So, you know, little inconsistent. Everything else, though, is all positive about this book, okay? I love the humor, I love the stories, I think it's actually, like, really funny. There's a Super Mario Adventure comics, alright? This shit is great. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. I mean, I like the manga more. What is that? Oh, that's just the shiny material they bind the book with, I guess. The art in here is really good. Seeing Peach dressed as Luigi unlocked a new fetish for me, and I can't wait to show that to you, Colin, but, this is a really, really great book, even though it's a really weird story. I really hope that, the movie is not just a one-to-one adaptation of this, because it's a weird story, but, I wouldn't mind if they take some things from it. Those two are officially licensed. Then we've got two not-so-official books. A Guide to Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which I bought because it was about $10, and it's 3 guides in one. It is not printed in color, but, it's got that weird texture on the front that feels like you're going to scratch pieces of it off. You can definitely tell they use the same material, like leftover material for coloring books to make that. And then this, which is like a book with a lot of shiny Mario PNGs, and that's why I bought it. There's some incorrect information in here, and also some cringy shit like Princess Peach fan fiction is in this book, pretty much. And also, this book was created by the creator of Fall Guys, so that's interesting. Anyways, yeah. I carry 4 Mario books around with me that I almost never read. But, good shit, right? Listen, I just really like... guys, you are talking about this shit in the fucking Mario movie direct stream. What were you talking about? What was that in reference to, Pietro? The Mario movie teaser is like Harambe's death all over again. This will be a pivotal moment. Masturbation. Oh. Listen, okay? For the past really long time, especially before they showed that poster and shit, the idea of seeing or hearing footage of this movie... Okay, have any of you guys remember Lavender Town? Do you remember being a kid, alright, with the Lavender Town creepypasta, and you'd hear your favorite YouTuber talk about it, and when they're like, okay, I'm going to play Lavender Town now, the original version, you're like, nope! you click on, the crazy version of Lavender Town that makes kids, like, go crazy and kill themselves or whatever the fuck. Same feeling. For me, just the idea of seeing or hearing the Mario movie footage, like, intensive fight-or-flight response, and I cannot describe it. When they transitioned very poorly into the Pikmin trailer in the last Nintendo Direct, and I thought that it was going to be a trailer for the Mario movie, I shit you not, my heart literally stopped beating for like 5 straight seconds until I saw it was Pikmin, and then I had this extreme sigh of relief moment, like the way that you get if you hit your laptop or dropped it and it turns out it didn't break, and you're like, oh my god, that's a relief. Same feeling, just that I didn't see footage from the Mario movie. All right, I hope you know. Yeah, no matter how strong I look, I am utterly terrified right now, okay? Admittedly, this poster and the leak of the face, both of which I like a lot, have put me a little at ease, alright? That this will be visually pleasing, but it's still very surreal. It's still, you know, when I saw that poster, it still definitely made my heart drop. Alright, and I still get, like, a little hint of fight or flight. You know, like my heart is probably going to drop when the direct starts. You know. Speaking of which, it actually is technically playing right now. Chat is disabled. Uh-oh. Why is chat disabled, Nintendo? Well, you know what? Chat is probably disabled because they want us to be watching instead of sending messages about, you know, how Freddy Fazbear is coming to Smash. Because I don't know if you've ever seen the chat in a Nintendo Direct stream, but it's the funniest shit ever, but it's almost just entirely memes. And I say that as somebody who finds most memes to be annoying and not funny. But the chat of a Nintendo Direct is usually, like, amazing. Because nobody's taking it seriously, and I remember when they showed I'm trying to remember good ones. Hang on. It's like, you know, like they show a space related game and they say Among Us 2 or something. I can't think of a good example. I know somewhere I have, like, Discord pictures on Discord of, like, some of the unhinged shit that Nintendo fans have said during these streams. Regardless, I can understand, especially from an artistic perspective, why you'd rather have them actually watching the damn trailer than you know, just saying stupid shit the entire time. Hang on.
At the very least, Nintendo! Chris Pratt needs to be doing a fucking accent, right?
I literally...
Okay.
I literally ran for 23. At one point in this... By the way, here's the link, alright? This video is unlisted, but because I don't necessarily need investors who I want to publish my games, you know, coming to my YouTube channel and seeing this shit. But if you really want to watch my reaction, here's the link. At one point during this, I call Nintendo customer support for emotional reasons. and I shit you not, every call I've ever had, every interaction I've ever had with Nintendo customer support has been, like, the most nice people on the planet. Alright? So, it is 9 minutes.
By the way,
Yeah?
I opened the Direct for the Mario movie on my phone, because
Yeah, because I'm not streaming.
I'm actually not back at my grandmother's. I'm still at my father's. I've just
Be careful with how much you overshare, because remember, you're online, bucko.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I'm not specifying any names or proper locations.
Alright.
I'm still at my father's, and right now I'm kind of still just fucking around on Smash with my little brother, at least until the trailer starts.
That makes sense. You know, you...
So I actually had to pull up the... So that's why I have to use my phone, because I don't have access to a computer. But I'm in the... I opened the Direct, and now chat is moving. I've seen shit about Wario for president. There's There's talk about finding the One Piece. That's an anime thing.
Wait, wait, wait.
Let's go Mario. Somebody said do the Mario.
Wait, my version has chat disabled. Are you on the UK version?
I don't know. I just searched up the frickin'. I just searched up. I'm on the one. I'm on the direct for Nintendo of America.
That's the one I'm on, but it says chat is disabled for this live stream. Hang on, let me try reloading it. Oh, chat! Swing your arms.
Now you can see the chat.
It's a football, Luigi. Oh, goddamn it, slow mode is on. I love men. Crispy Rat Mario Real. I think Crispy Rat is a Joel reference. I might be wrong though. Dude, oh my god, Morbius! Morbius, see that now you guys know what I'm talking about.
Really? Fucking Morbius
Wow,
is still around.
L is real.
I mean, L is indeed real in this movie. It's already been confirmed by the cast.
Where is he in this picture? Somebody pointed out. Then it's a good question. Like, canonically, where is he? Is he holding the camera? The bra moment, someone says, Danny DeVito as Goomba. No, Danny DeVito better be Wario! I will be so pissed! Okay, listen. There's only two things that make me happy. Either Wario isn't in the movie, or Wario is voiced by Danny DeVito. Okay? Either Danny DeVito is Wario, or no one is Wario!
In reality, you're going... I'm not going to be talking to you after today.
I want, okay? I want a WarioWare movie with Danny DeVito. A lot of people pointed out the possibility of there being a Luigi's Mansion movie, which is actually kind of terrifying. Did I say terrifying? What I meant to say was incredible. Like that would be fantastic, and it would instantly be like a cult classic Halloween movie that you'd play every year. I'd certainly be playing it every year in my household, damn it. And one of these...
Due to the fact that we'll be living together, I will have to watch it as well.
Chris Pratt feet, someone says. Yeah, me and Colin, we're kind of in a gay relationship, you know, so... we got...
You literally stated you were straight earlier.
What?
Like, yeah, totally gay relationship.
Granddad! Somebody said Chris Pratt feet. What do you think of that, Colin?
I think that person should
Die?
stick a M9 in their mouth and pull the trigger.
Remember, we can't be too edgy because YouTube will ban us. So don't, like, actually directly tell anyone to kill themselves, or else you can be banned.
People have gotten away with, alright?
He's just joking. For legal reasons.
For legal reasons.
I winked at the camera when I said that. Oh my god, Mario is real in like 3 or 4 minutes. Pietro, you retard, it starts at 4:05, not 4. You might want to go somewhere where your brother is not, because the mic just picked up his voice, and, you know, I don't know if you exactly want that. I definitely don't, because they might disable comments on my video because it features a minor in any way, shape, or form.
You know what? Fuck, shit, ass, dick. Okay, they can't say it's for kids now.
I have seen them do it. Don't underestimate YouTube's retardation. There is no way to flag a video as not for kids.
Alright, say a bunch of big scientific words.
No, I'm not.
Disestablishmentarianism.
Guacamole!
Rampant consumerism. Taxes.
Listen, I'm a simple man, alright? Mario makes me happy. Mario is comfort. This movie better not be a creepy CGI abomination, alright? Listen. This movie is going to make $1 billion. Easy. All right. And I was talking to Colin about this the other night, all right? Because Mario is like the most comforting, most friendly character. Families love him, all right? Even people who aren't Nintendo fans are going to go see the one after the Magna Carta. Colin, you don't get that reference. But Pietro does. One after the Magna Carta. As if I could ever forget. Never. Never. I am not crazy. I know he swapped those numbers. I knew it was 1216.
One born on PC when? What the hell?
Hey.
Walter, get your Mario out, Walter.
What?
That's something I saw.
It's a me! Mario on the PS4! That's literally going to be a reality when they release this movie on DVD. I hope you understand that. It's me!
Movie on my PS4.
It's already weird that you can watch the Super Show DVDs on like a PS2, you know? Listen, I would not be surprised if they don't even release this movie on home video, you know, or DVD or anything. Like, knowing Nintendo, I would not be surprised if the home video version of this movie is like downloading on the Nintendo eShop, because they're just that anal, alright? I really hope they don't go all net. I mean, if they do, I'll just buy a bootleg. But
Allowed on anything that isn't just really isn't allowed on anything that isn't a Nintendo console.
guys, it's starting in less than a minute! Ah! Mario's gonna be real! I need my blanket. I am actually, like, terrified. I might close the tab out of fear when it starts. Knee-jerk reaction. Oh my god. Somebody says we are #1. Dude, 2016 called. They want their meme back. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright. It's gonna start soon because it's now officially 4:05, so don't start any heart attack. Please be good.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
I like
As
cat
we previously
girls!
mentioned, in today's Nintendo Direct, we'll reveal the first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie for the very first time. This Nintendo Direct is also being broadcast simultaneously at New York Comic Con. Hello, New York Comic Con! It's been nearly 40 years since the original Mario Bros. Game was released in Japan. Today, lots of people around the world are playing Mario games. Thank you all so much. Finally, the world of Super Mario Bros. Will become an animated movie.
Wholesome Miyamoto.
We've been working on this movie together with Chris Meledandri from Illumination for a long time, from brainstorming and all the way through production. The time flew by as we were having fun figuring out how to depict the Super Mario characters and world.
Fucking
Now, I'd like to hear from Chris-san, my good friend and great partner for the movie.
Chris is gonna talk to us!
Chris-san,
Thank you, Miyamoto-san.
Different Chris.
I am speaking on behalf of our directors, Michael Jelinek, Aaron Horvath, and the entire Illumination crew of artists when I tell you that producing the Super Mario Bros. Movie with you and your team at Nintendo has been an absolute privilege.
They better be.
Is filled with Mario fanatics.
Yeah, Illumination has been referencing Mario since their early movies. They actually really like the franchise.
Next week, we complete animation. We're knee-deep into lighting and compositing. Composer Brian Tyler heads to the scoring stage in just 11 days. He's been working hand-in-hand with Koji Kondo to integrate classic themes from the game.
That is
into the
actually
film's
exciting.
score. Miyamoto-san, it's
Real
been
talk,
over
it's weird
7
for him to
years
not
since
be
we
dubbed.
first started talking about making this movie together. And it is thrilling to finally be here to show the very first look at footage with Mario fans at Nintendo Direct and at New York Comic Con. Miyamoto-san, shall we go ahead and introduce some of our cast?
okay, Chris-san. Now, I'll introduce two of the stars from this movie.
I knew it!
Both of them love Nintendo games and made this into a really fun movie. Are you ready?
Growing up, man, I spent hours of my life
He's so cool.
Koopas in the original Mario Brothers arcade game at my local laundromat.
He's gonna eat me.
It came out on Nintendo, and I played that. I mean, maybe years of my life. It's an honor, truly, to be able to speak with the man who created those memories for me, and it's an honor to work alongside you. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to become Mario.
He's gonna shapeshift into Mario on camera.
That dream, like all dreams, faces one critical challenge, as in the film. I must face off against an utterly ruthless scene stealer. Every great hero needs a diabolical enemy, and I promise you,
He's gonna be
I
Jack.
could not have been paired with the more perfect king of the Koopas, Bowser, and my friend, the great and hilarious, supremely talented Mr. Jack Black.
Thank you, Chris, but I can't let you have all the fun. Now it's time for us to make this moment all about me. While you've been dreaming about playing Mario,
He kind of looks like
I've been preparing. Look at all this Koopa muscle I've built on. This flowing mane doesn't just appear overnight.
This is the
Any
weirdest
idea how long
timeline.
it took me to learn how to breathe fire? I had to go learn it from Gene Simmons of Kiss. And all this hard work's been worth it, though. I am so proud to have been able to collaborate with you and Miyamoto-san, as well as the entire
Miyamoto-san.
Nintendo and Illumination team on this cinematic experience, one that will make its mark on Mario fandom forever. Much love. Peace out.
Thank you, Chris.
What else can you do with those fingers, Jack?
All right, then. Thank you all for waiting. Let's press the start button.
Ah! Looks like-
Here it is. My brother just moved over.
Shut up. Apocalyptic, right?
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Open the gates!
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not. I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
God damn it, it just sounds like Chris Pratt.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
I hate this. I hate that voice. I hate this logo. Ah! No! No! No!
Okay, I'm ready to die.
I want
What-
to thank all
why
of
was
you
Luigi
for
on
being
screen
part
for
of
like
this
2
moment with
seconds?
us, and we're excited to share even more footage in the coming months.
I'm looking forward to it too. What do you think will happen during Mario's adventure in the Mushroom Kingdom? Production of the movie is going well.
The voice acting
Like
is
with any Nintendo
terrible.
game, we're working
I
on the
hate it.
finishing touches. I hope you're looking forward to the next trailer. It'll be a great experience watching the Super Mario Bros. Movie in movie theaters. You'll get to see the Mushroom Kingdom on the big screen. Look closely and you'll spot things in all sorts of places. This film can be enjoyed by people of all ages.
I
So I
will.
hope you'll get to a movie theater and cheer
As a
for Mario.
Nintendo fan, I'll
That's
give
all
you
for
my
today.
money, even though I
We'll
really
see you
don't
next spring
want
in
to.
movie theaters. Thank you.
The animation is pretty okay, except Mario. He looks so fucking weird.
Everything except
I
for
missed-
Mario was perfectly fine.
Yeah. No, the voice, I hated the voice. I hated that it was a, what is this place, you know. I guarantee you, they're doing the, I'm from Brooklyn and I'm traveling to this magical video game world shit that I was literally saying I hope they don't do earlier in the fucking stream. No, this is not real. I am dreaming.
I would like to yeah, me and my brother both hated that.
Listen. Okay, that's just the first impression, but like, oh god damn it! Why has nobody uploaded the full trailer yet? Nintendo, come on, upload, because I need to rewatch that. All right, we all need to rewatch that. All right, and analyze it frame by fucking frame.
Don't worry, a frame by frame analysis is probably in the works already.
Oh, you bet it's in the works. The second that the trailer is posted as a standalone video, I will be beginning my frame-by-frame analysis of that goddamn trailer. I just need a copy of it first. You know? Nintendo, please, upload it to YouTube. Why is this still live? Why is this still live?
I think they're letting the Nintendo fans go fucking insane for a little bit.
Somebody said McDonald's leak is fake, even though that design in the trailer literally perfectly aligned with the McDonald's leak. What are you talking about? This confirmed that leak. Look at this logo. Look at the logo. Look at how bad it is. Why is the logo like that? Why is the word bros smaller than the word Mar? Why is the words the super movie in like the most generic fucking coollogo.com looking font I've ever seen in my life? Why is this trailer the embodiment of the RTX on meme? You know? Okay. It's not exactly the standalone trailer, but I found a video. Okay. Alright, listen, okay. We're gonna do this shit. So it starts all apocalyptic. First of all, where the fuck are the penguins from, okay? Why penguins? Is this the Mushroom Kingdom, or is this something else? What?
That's Super Mario 64.
Yeah, I know what the penguin character is. I'm saying, why are they here? Why is this happening with them specifically?
Did you... It's been shown several times that there is more than just the Mushroom Kingdom. We have the Bean Kingdom, we have...
Yeah, but... okay, listen.
There's several ice worlds. Do you not expect one of them to be a frickin' kingdom on its own?
Okay, listen, Kamek is on point. Absolutely love it. It is admittedly really cool just seeing an Illumination interpretation of all this Mario shit. Bowser's design is sick. I don't know about his voice. Listen. Hang on. Wait, okay.
Open the gates.
He sounds like me, going like, "Rah!" That's what Bowser fucking sounds like, okay?
Just a taste of our fury.
He just...
Do yield.
Yeah, he just kind of sounds like a normal guy doing a monstery voice. And of course, generic, haha, funny, kind of forced comedy moment, you know? Why doesn't he Why doesn't he turn the penguins into stones or whatever the fuck? Isn't that what happens in the game? Nintendo? Okay.
That happens to the toads.
Yes, but why doesn't he? Okay, listen. Honest to God, there's a scene in the fucking Super Mario Adventure comics where Bowser's like rapping about how he's going to take over the Mushroom Kingdom and turn everyone to stone, and I know that that sounds really shitty and cringy, but literally whenever I read it, I just think, God, I hope that they just adapt this word for word to the fucking movie. Okay, wait. Okay, I hate the music cue here. And Mario is animated in the exact way I said I hope he isn't. He's a fucking bouncy, shitty, no weight to him whatsoever, fucking light as a feather, shape-shifty fucking Hotel Transylvania looking ass. And why does his face do that? Why? Why, Nintendo? Why did you choose Illumination? I hate this. I hate the way he looks. I hate the way he looks. Why does he look like that?
And we're gonna have to go and watch that.
You know, okay, I'm exaggerating it. I don't hate, like, I'll still probably like the movie if I'm being, unless it's like another shitty Illumination movie, but it doesn't feel like Mario. It doesn't look like Mario.
What is this place?
Why does he fucking sound like that? Why? Chris fucking Pratt! Super Mario! God damn it! Everything was fine and...
They really did just go with, it's me, Chris Pratt as Mario.
Literally. Dude, okay, you can kind of hear he's kind of trying sort of to do a Brooklyn accent, but it doesn't... And listen, oh my god, everything was fine until they showed Mario. Until they showed Mario, I liked this. And then Mario shows up.
And that's when the problems start to pile on.
Yeah, this Toad voice I actually like, even though it sounds weirdly like Charlie Day, who is not voicing that Toad, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
How does he know his name? Wait, well, I guess there was probably a time jump there. Ah! No! No! Everything is fine except Mario! Everything is fine except for Mario.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. That's literally what it fucking sounds like, dude. That's literally what it You couldn't have done a second take on that one, Chris? And the music is just the most generic fucking... Let's take a classic theme and make it retardedly, like, retardedly, obnoxiously over-the-top cinematic sounding as we possibly fucking can. And of course it's the most generic choice for a Mario song that they could have chosen. We hear Luigi make, like, a few noises.
They don't want to ruin, like, the... They want to show off Luigi, but they didn't want to spoil his voice. So they used clips with as little voice indicators as possible.
Bro. I mean, obviously I'm still excited for the movie. You know, regardless of whether or not this movie is ass, it's still going to make for an extremely memorable night for both of us, Colin. Especially considering we're going to go into the Penn Center dressed up like the goddamn characters themselves, but, you know.
Yes, we do that for almost every movie now. Every movie we're interested in, we do that.
God damn it, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I actually like this Toad. Also, I was wrong about his outfit. That's just his backpack strap. But still, why isn't that Captain Toad? Or is it Captain Toad?
Perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom.
No. I like everything else. Everything else about this trailer is fine. Bowser is fine. The Kamek is great. Bowser's minions or whatever, like all of it's on point. All right, it's not great, honestly, but it's about what I'd expect from Illumination. Honestly, it's cartoony. It's fine. I can handle it. It doesn't make me want to shoot myself and die. Chris Pratt's Mario voice makes me want to shoot myself and die. Okay. Everything else is perfect. But the most important part, Mario.
I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine.
Look, Toad is great, alright? They gave him a voice that isn't too annoying, but still annoying enough that it's accurate to the source material. He's animated well. He's cute. You can tell they're really doing the Minion mentality with this movie of just copy and pasting a bunch of cute character models. They did it with the Penguins. They did it with Bowser's Minions. I guess those are Koopa Troopas or Hammer Bros. I don't know. They're obviously going to do...
I believe those were Koopa Troopas.
Yeah. They're obvious.
I saw one Koopa Troopa with an eye patch.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know if that's going to end up being anyone significant, but I absolutely saw one with an eye patch.
I do hope that, they're not just doing the modern Paper Mario approach of just copy-pasting the same character over and over again, and they're going to actually have the characters be distinct, even background characters, because that would be nice, but, No. That pains me. It pains me every time I hear... This specific voice line is the worst delivery ever.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Why? Why did you use that take? Why not just record another take? Chris, I don't get it. If you care so much, like, did seriously nobody listen to that take and say it sounds fucking terrible? Dude, okay, I was talking earlier about how I think it would have really been straining for Charles Martinet to do that voice over the whole movie, and it would get great in a while, but honest to God, that would be better than this. I would much rather a whole hour of that than a whole hour of Mushroom Kingdom, here we come,
Here we come indeed, except not really, because this isn't satisfying in any way, shape, or form.
God damn it. Why is he just in this insane mushroom land? Dude, fucking... What if we just watched the Japanese dub of this movie with English subtitles? just treat it like an anime,
That one's perfectly fine. Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine.
I hate that this trailer, it has almost no artistic value. And what I mean by that is it is exactly what you expect from, like, shitty, manufactured, disposable Hollywood movie trailer, alright? There was no artistry put into this, making this trailer be good. It is literally just a shitty generic movie trailer with every shitty generic movie trailer trope in the book. The over fucking dramatic, cinematic music that's like obnoxiously big sounding, the fucking forced funny moment that they do at least twice where it's like, big dramatic moment and then zoom out and actually no. It's like they do that shit twice in this one short fucking teaser. It's fucking... Mario sounds atrocious. he sounds terrible. He sounds awful. That, you know, I really want to dance around it because I want to like this movie so bad. But he sounds fucking horrible. Every take they use of him in this trailer sounds bad. Every single one. And he actually doesn't look that bad. You know, honest to God, he kind of weirdly gives me Super Show vibes. The way that they've animated his face here.
Honestly,
Yeah?
my one hope is just they use those horrible takes for the teaser trailer on purpose. Like they're aware.
Like Miyamoto's just like, well, what if we go out of our way to make Mario, to use the worst takes of Mario?
Like Miyamoto's just being the giant fucking troll he is. Like,
Yeah.
what if we make the trailers? What if we do the trailers and we make them, and they have them make the movie look as unappealing as possible, and then then we make the movie as good as possible, and we blow everyone out of the door.
You know, honest to God, the fucking generic dancey dubstep sounding fucking music, like that trope would be better than this one. I'm so sick of movie trailers doing this shitty fucking, let's make everything, you know, with the boom, 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 and the fucking piano, da, da, you know, like, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Like, right, like, this music is so shit. It is so fucking shit. There better not be any of this kind of shitty music in the movie itself. But they did say they were working with Koji Kondo on it. I'm at a loss.
I do not.
I want to jump off a Minecraft building.
I like most of what I see here. Okay. So he throws the penguins to the sides, and then the Koopa Troopas, like, threaten them, you know, hold them at gunpoint, basically. Now, Bowser breathes fire all over this shit. I really like that they're putting a lot of emphasis on how fucking powerful Bowser is, even though he has never breathed that long a line of fire in the entire history of his character, but, you know.
I finally found it.
Listening to Bowser's voice, yeah, it's exactly what I said before. There's almost no power to his voice. Like, a character like Bowser should have a powerful voice, you know? Even fucking in the Super Show, when it's a more goofy approach, alright, Harvey Atkin, I think, is, like, the ideal voice for Bowser. I hear his voice when I fucking read the Mario comics. Honest to God, that voice I like a lot better than this one.
Now who's gonna stop me?
It literally just sounds like middle-aged man pretends to be dragon. it sounds like the average dad doing a voice for his children. That's literally what it sounds like.
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop?
You can tell, so they're using power stars as a plot point, and they literally just spin around like they do in the games. Let's see, has Pietro said anything? Let me just check this real quick. Nope, Pietro has not said anything new. Okay, so then, where does Mario get thrown from? Where is Mario coming from in this shot? It is okay. That looks like a pipe. It's literally going to be the fucking Super Show plot, goddammit. It is literally going to be, he's like fixing a toilet, and then he gets plunged out of this fucking magical pipe into magic video game world because this movie is written entirely by 70-year-old boomers who have not played a video game since fucking Pong, and who thinks that in order to make a video game story work, it needs to be real-life man is transported magically into magic fictional world. They can't just fucking build it as a world that already exists. No! You gotta have Mario fall off a fucking mushroom like this. This shot is so bad. This is exactly what I wanted his face to not look like. Right here. Okay, listen. Let's go back to this, okay? If he looked like this, I'd be fine. But no. No, he looks like that. His arms are too small. His head is too big. He doesn't fucking look. This looks like a Mario. Nope, that's me. This looks like an Illumination character with Mario makeup on. What'd you say, Colin?
Yeah, I said yes. You look like a Mario.
Fuck, I would do a better goddamn Mario voice than what Chris Pratt has done in this trailer. And I'd do a better Bowser voice, too. And I don't even do voices. There's literally... The voice acting is so bad for Bowser and Mario, specifically. Bowser has no power to his voice. He does not sound like a powerful character. He just sounds like some guy. And Chris Pratt just literally sounds like he is in pain, not barely attempting to do a voice. And then just the visuals on Mario here. It's just not proportioned right. Why is his face so bouncy? He's got this bulbous face. His eyes should be bigger. If they want to have him expressed like that, they should use his eyelids to do that, like they do in the game, and not just stretch the skin down. See, this right here is fine, but a few seconds ago, when he fucking cringes his teeth like that, ew, no, that's the opposite of what he should look like. And then, yeah, let's look at that poster again real quick, okay? God damn it. I looked at this poster and I had so much hope. I was like, this looks so good. Mario actually looks like Mario. The Toads actually look like the Toads. This actually looks like a Mushroom Kingdom. And you know what? God damn it. That's still the case. Everything other than Mario looks as it should. And everything other than Mario and Bowser honestly sound fine. But everything else is just...
Honestly, again, I just really hope that they're making the trailers unappealing on purpose, and they're going to use, much better actual takes in the real movie.
I feel like that's highly unlikely, unfortunately. But
I know, but I'm allowed to hope.
I noticed from the get-go, by the way, that this was a Toad. This Toad, okay, I like this Toad, fine enough. Okay, but why? Why? Why Chris Pratt? Why not literally anyone? Dude, the fucking guy that does Mario in the Dorkly videos. I don't know if you've ever seen those shitty, terrible videos, but the fucking guy that does the Mario voice in those videos would literally sound better than this. It wouldn't sound good, but it would be better than this.
At this point, anything would be better than what we got.
Dude, the fucking logo. Oh my god, the logo is so bad. There's no perspective to it. There's no... How do you take such an iconic, colorful logo? Okay, let me just real quick, okay? Super Mario Bros. Logo. Okay, not Super Mario Bros. Logo, because, yeah, that's that. Okay, look at this logo. Look at the excellent use of size and perspective and color. It's minimalistic. They don't use gradients, and not in a oversimplified way, but in a perfectly simplified way. They use simple primary colors. It looks great. The letters overlap a little bit. This logo has a shape and size that's just inherently appealing to look at. It's instantly iconic. It sticks in your mind. Now let's go back to this piece of shit and directly compare it. All right? First of all, did they get the colors wrong? No, the colors are actually correct. Second of all, why is this outline a bright color? It should be a dark color. That's part of what makes the logo iconic. The letters overlap, but the outline is so thin, and the shapes have no reason to be the weird, jagged way they are. Here, there's a weird consistency to the weird, jagged shape of all the letters. But here, there's just not. Why is the Super and the Super and the movie, they're all in such a different font, and it just looks bad. It just looks bad. It just doesn't look good, dude. It looks like they went to coollogo.com and went to the metal font and typed the Super and the movie into it. And this looks like a Unity student's first project. Okay? It's the logo is so bad. I was not expecting to be this offended by the logo. Why is the word bros smaller than the word Mario? I mean, the word Mario is still, should be the biggest, right? But listen. Okay, just imagine real quick this logo, except without the words bro or movie or the, and it just says Super Mario with the exact same fonts. That would look better, because then it would not be so goddamn top heavy. It would. Part of what makes this logo look so good, even perspective-wise, is the way that as you go further towards the bottom, it gets bigger. Whereas the opposite happens here. Because they shoehorned the word bros in there, and it's smaller than the word Mario, then it's this weird top-heavy logo. It's too big. There's too much visual, tactile information in it, and it just looks like a clusterfuck. If they just called this movie Super Mario and literally just not changed Mario or the word Super and just got rid of everything else, that would have been perfect. And then this logo would still not be great, but it would not be nearly as offensively bad. But the way it is right now, Jesus Christ. And then, you know, right here we have Luigi getting chased by a bunch of dry bones into what I can only assume is Bowser's castle. And we hear a very slight amount of Charlie Day's voice. Does Luigi have neck cuffs like Mario does? We can't see it. It's too dark in this shot. Looks like he has a front pocket like Mario does. Oh, right. This video is 44 minutes long. Okay, let's see if they've uploaded just a standalone trailer yet. Have they done that yet? No, they have not. Okay, we're still stuck with it. And now let's see, has anybody else gone ahead and cut this up in their video editor? Yep, that has happened. Professia Gaming uploaded it. Is this the whole thing? Yep, alright. The entire thing is about 2 minutes. So we see how, like, this is all real neat. But it's I'm so tired. I think I should probably end the stream. Colin, you and I are absolutely staying on call to talk about this more, but I think I've reached the end of the interesting things I have to say that people would actually want to listen to. So, I'm going to stop the stream now. Is anybody actually watching this stream? Let me check real quick, okay?
I don't think so.
Yeah, unlikely, considering that, you know, I have about 0.1 subscribers. But, let's check. Unlikely. Oh, somebody's here. You suck, I love Luigi. This is held for review. Yeah, I'm gonna hide that. That would be great. LMFAO. Bahaha, I can see it, SMH, yum yum, it's our son, and I don't know what any of that was in response to because I was not looking at chat. Fox Madeline, are you still here? You know, I have about 0. Just shut up, me. Are you still here? Probably not. Probably not, right? You probably left to go watch the trailer on your own. When did you send this? Oh, right. YouTube is shit. It doesn't actually tell you when people send messages. Alright. I'm ending the stream. This has been fun. Again, you know, Colin, you and I are absolutely continuing to talk about this. Everybody say your goodbyes, alright? Pietro, say you didn't contribute almost anything to this. But, go ahead, Pietro, say your piece, alright? Well, what are your thoughts, Pietro, on that trailer? I was so excited. I was genuinely giving this movie the benefit of the doubt, and I was so excited that Mario was going to look and sound good. And just like with the voice cast, I went in an enthusiastic, optimistic Nintendo fan and came out a crushed, a terribly betrayed Nintendo fan. Which, let's be honest, that's just the general process of being a Nintendo fan. Bowser is really cool animation-wise, even if the voice is pretty good in my opinion, but the rest just gives off generic movie vibes. Yeah. Which is honestly the worst thing that this could be. You know, honestly, even if it was a bad train wreck, if it was at least interesting and entertaining, that would still be better than just a generic, boring movie, right? Like the worst thing a movie can be, in my opinion, is generic and forgettable. That like leaves almost no impact on your person. You know, that's why I stopped watching the Marvel movies a long time ago. Movies that are cheap, disposable garbage that don't stick in your mind in any way. Like, I would much rather watch a hilariously, memorably terrible movie than a shitty, generic, forgettable one. You know?
Awesome.
That's why, you know, that's why I like The Amazing Spider-Man 2 more than Spider-Man Far From Home.
Things that I have physically.
Colin, are you talking to me or the stream right now?
No.
Alright, well, say goodbye. Alright, we're gonna wrap up the stream. Say goodbye, Colin.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.